Flights overseas, is you with that? Oh, Mile High Club, is you with that? Oh, love all night, is you with that? Oh, is you with that? Oh, is you with that?
Welcome back to my channel and welcome to all my new subscribers. If you're new here, hello, thank you very much for subscribing. Or if you haven't subscribed, go click the subscribe button down below. Also, remember to click that little bell button as well, and make sure that you do have the notifications turned on, because if you don't, you will only get the highlights of my channel. So today, I'm actually going to be testing out a new foundation. Maybelline were doing 2 for £12 on their range at Superdrug, so I dropped in yesterday and I picked up 2 new foundations. So today we're going to be trying out the 24-hour full coverage Superstay foundation. Now it just looks like this. And got this in the shade 05 Light Beige. Now this was like the second lightest colour that was available in my Superdrug store. They didn't have any of the ivory or the true ivory, I think it is. They didn't have any of that left, so I just had to go with this shade. This was the lightest shade that they had. And I did actually also pick up this Maybelline Fit Me foundation as well. This is a matte and poreless foundation, and this one is actually in the lightest shade, 100. If there is any lighter than this, then let me know, but in my stores this was the lightest shade that was there for normal to oily skin. Now, if you guys have watched me before, so I do actually have quite combination skin at times, but normal to oily I think will be fine for me because my skin is pretty oily at the moment. So today we're going to try out the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour, and I will definitely do a review of this foundation if you guys want me to do that as well, just in case you guys have similar skin types to myself and you are looking for a good foundation. Then I will definitely be giving my thoughts and opinions on this one as well. This foundation retails for originally £9.99, but as I said, there was a deal going on for £12, so I think that was absolutely fantastic. And if I like this foundation, I'm definitely going to stock up on it, because Maybelline seem to be having quite a lot of good deals and stuff going on just now. It says on the back that it claims to be a full coverage foundation for up to 24-hour wear. Got like one of the wee balls or something in it that like mixes the foundation. Don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is. It's making like a sort of rattling noise. That'll be my work phone. I've seen a lot of good reviews on this foundation and I was really eager to try it out because I'm always looking for a good full coverage foundation. So right now it is 1:10 in the afternoon. So I will do a little check-in with you guys later on after I've done my full makeup so that you can see the full results of this. But first off, I'm just going to try it out, put it on my face and give you guys a sort of first impression. So when you take the lid off, it's got this little sort of white sort of pump here. And I'm just going to use my Makeup Revolution Beauty Sponge for this. Right, so I've taken about 3 pumps there, and it just looks like this. It is running a little bit, but I think that's just because I did put quite a bit on. This colour might be a little bit dark for me. As I said, it was like the second lightest shade or something, or maybe the third lightest shade, I'm not too sure, but they didn't have an ivory or the true ivory, so I had to get this one. So if this colour doesn't match my neck, then that's why. So far it feels like quite a moussey like texture. Feels pretty thick. It doesn't feel runny. I think I've actually used a bit much there, but that was me using about 3 small pumps. It came out pretty easy from the little applicator.
So fragile, like it was built to break off the handle.
Also, just to let you guys know, just as I'm blending this in, that I have actually primed my face and I've just used Nivea Pro Shave Balm as well. So that's what I've used as a primer.
How'd we get to this place? We're leaving everything behind for new and exciting.
That is the first layer of this foundation on. So far, this is looking okay. I've heard sort of mixed reviews with this foundation. For me personally, I'm getting a very matte, smooth finish to the point where it's kinda, I don't know, it's kinda making it look like I've got some dry skin. So far it has actually got really, really, really nice coverage. It's sort of like evened out my skin tone a little bit. It also isn't too dark. I was quite scared that this was going to maybe oxidise and go really, really, really dark or really, really orange tones. But it's actually turned out really nice. It definitely does dry down pretty quickly, and for me this is dried in pretty matte. Feels quite smooth, doesn't feel tacky at all, it just feels quite smooth on the skin. I'm going to go in with a little bit more just along here, just because I do have a little bit of breakouts there. I'm just going to sort of see if you can build this up. So I'm just putting a little bit on my finger, not too much, and I'm just going to put it along here and just see how that works. I was actually going to do like one side with a brush and one side with a sponge, but honestly my brushes are nice and cleaned just now, and I'm going to clean them after I've done this video. Yep, it is definitely a buildable foundation. I'd say that looks alright. I am going to go in with my usual concealer and powder and stuff, but on first sort of impression with this, like first wear, it's definitely drying down pretty quickly. I've never really had this sort of experience with any other foundations, and I do tend to sort of stick with foundations I know pretty well. If you are on the more sort of dry skin, then this probably wouldn't be for you, just because it does dry really, really quickly and it is quite a matte finish. It's actually given me quite a nice flawless canvas and has covered quite a lot of my discoloration and my sort of breakouts and stuff, sort of given me a more drier look. It's not giving me a glowy luminous look. It is kind of giving me more of a sort of drier look, but it's not bad, I'm not hating it. I shall see how it goes with other makeup on top of it. So now I'm just going to go in with my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I'm just going to use this just to conceal under my eyes, round about my nose and places like that. And I'm using shade C3. This is a really full coverage concealer as well, so I just thought maybe double up the coverage a little bit. Again, I'm just going to put it in at my nose.
But I won't leave you. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new?
That combination is actually really pretty nice. I'm really liking that. Because this concealer is quite a full coverage sort of matte concealer, it does set pretty fast as well. So this is a really good combination of the foundation and the concealer. It definitely is giving me a really good full coverage sort of look going on, and I definitely really like that. So far I'm really liking this. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to powder my face and do the stuff that I would sort of usually do as my face base, and then I'll come back to you and let you guys know how the powder and stuff is sitting on my face as well. So I'm just going to use the Rimmel Clear Complexion Natural Powder. This is in shade Transparent. Face base done. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to do the rest of my face. I think I'm going to do a pink sort of Valentine's look today, which actually might be in another video. I'll be back to you guys once I have done that. Right, okay, so that is me back. I have actually just filmed another video. It is actually a Valentine's look with this makeup look right here. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this, then go ahead and watch that. I will link it above, here, or here, whatever side it goes to. It's like 3 o'clock now, and so far I'm really liking this foundation. I'll give you guys in a little bit so that you can sort of see the way that it's sitting on my skin. So the powders and stuff have went on my skin really nicely. I've mainly just sort of bronzed up my skin and added on some blusher, but I haven't done too much. I haven't done like a harsh contour or anything, but everything that I've put on my face so far looks fine. It still is looking a little bit on the dry side on my skin. It's breaking up a little bit on my nose. I don't know if you guys can sort of see that, but it is sort of breaking up on my nose a little bit. Honestly, I haven't found anything that doesn't break up on my nose, so that's nothing new to me. It's not made my powder or anything look patchy. It's not made my contour or like my bronzer patchy. Yeah, So far I am really liking it. If I do remember, I will come back and I'll maybe do a little check-in later on tonight to see if my face oils up. So I won't be touching it up, I won't be like repowdering or anything like that. I'm just going to go ahead, get on with the rest of my day, edit a few videos because I've got some stuff to do for YouTube, and I will come back to you guys if I remember. If I don't, then I'll try and write something in the description box with how the foundation ended up at the end of the night when I was taking it off. But so far so good. I am actually liking it. I was a little bit sceptical at the beginning because when I seen it going on, I seen it going on a lot more drier, and it was sort of making my face look a lot drier than what it normally would be, because I normally like quite a dewy look. But I'm actually really liking this, and to get it in the 2 for 12 I'm quite happy. So yeah, so far I haven't really seen it oxidise, I haven't really seen it change colour, and it's actually quite a good colour match for me as well. I feel like now if I'd have got a lighter colour it would have been too light. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the colour choice as well, because it hasn't oxidised, it hasn't went too dark. It is pretty buildable, and I am really liking it so far. So I'm going to give it till throughout the rest of the day, and if I remember I'll come back to you guys. If I don't, I will try and leave something in the description box about how it wore throughout the day. But yeah, this is my Maybelline 24-hour foundation first impressions. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I do have a Valentine's look video coming up as well, so I'm going to try and get that done for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that usual jazz, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye.